Hey everybody, so I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update since I haven't really posted anything in a little while. Dad is still completely bedbound. I mean, that's not going to change. He's to the point where he's almost nonverbal. He will whisper little things, but all of it's pretty nonsensical. Me and Mom and Kyle have continued care for him, but he is declining still. They came in and said that he's probably about 90 pounds, which is, it's a little scary to look at him and remember, you know, this was like a 320 pound guy. So him being so small is kind of difficult to see, but he's, you know, we're just happy that we're able to have him at home so that we can care for him ourselves. It's a difficult thing to do day by day, but you know, I think at the end of the day, all of us realize we don't want him anywhere else, that we wouldn't want anybody else watching after him because he's our dad. You know, he's my mom's husband. That's who she's been with since she was in her 20s, and you know, we were born from him, so as weird as that sounds. Anyway, hopefully my mom will get to retire coming up soon. I really would like her to. I think she needs that extra stress off of her because every day it's run, and it's all three of us are constantly in motion. On another note, I started my weight loss journey in February. And I've been doing that, trying to keep up with that as much as I can. Now, I did start a 100-day countdown challenge for myself. And it's exercise every day. And it's at least 15 minutes. And then every 2 weeks, I up it by 5 minutes. So right now, I am up to, I think it's 25 minutes a day. And that has to be straight. I've tried to do more than that though. I'm trying to kind of beat that, but I've been doing pretty good. I will be on day 60 counting down tomorrow, so it will be 40 days of working out straight. It's been kind of rough because I went from being very sedentary to not doing anything, to being very active every day. And trying to really take care of myself and take care of my body. I did end up completely cutting soda out of my life. I have had, I think, 2 since February, and they were both really not what I wanted. I started realizing that they're not as good as they seem when you're addicted to them. Kind of like the cigarettes, and I quit 6 years ago this year, so I'm very happy about that because smelling cigarettes now is kind of is gross, and you get to the point where you're like, why did I even do that? How is that appealing? It's not. So I've cut 90% of cut 90% of fast food out of my life as well. We've been trying to cook at home, trying to eat better. I've also cut out a lot of sugar. I do have sweets now and again, and I'm trying to really cut down on that, make it, you know, a little treat, maybe when I have a cheat meal, because I don't give myself a full cheat day. I try and give myself a cheat meal a week. And usually my cheat meals don't end up being that much of a cheat. But you know, sometimes I miss the ice cream and stuff because that is my biggest addiction is sweets. But I've tried to replace them with fruits or with, you know, dried fruits or other more natural sweeteners than moving on to things like ice cream and candy. And going from having, you know, 2 packets of peanut butter M&Ms a day down to having almost nothing sweet a day. It's been hard, but I really do want to cut it even further out. And the next thing I need to work on is my sodium, because I do have a lot of the instant microwavable meals, and those are filled with sodium to keep them fresh. So I'm going to try and work on that and make some more time for it. But I have been working out, and I went from 317, which was the highest I've ever been. And that was sort of my, I don't want to go any higher. How did I even get this high? And I am now at 290 as of this morning. So that's been a real big motivator. The 100-day challenge that I've been doing has really been helping. I've been doing a lot of walking, a lot of, we did a 5K and doing some more DDR, getting back into that because that's a lot of fun and it's high impact. So why not, right? Besides that, I also have got some dental work that I've started getting done because I was not happy with the way that my teeth looked. I had some things that needed fixed, so I actually have a temporary crown piece right there, and then I gotta fill over here, which they're gonna do a crown on, and then I have a couple more things that they're gonna fix in my mouth. But yeah, we started a garden for my mom. We want to give her somewhere peaceful that she can go and she can relax and just kind of enjoy some time away from everything. So we're repaving the patio out back, and we're going to get a porch swing for her and everything. But what else? We are not going to Italy this year. There are a few reasons. The first one is the whole visa thing. We were very nervous about doing anything when there's a possibility that we couldn't go, and now that I believe I heard the other day it did pass, so that you have to have a visa to go to the EU. It's such a long process that we'll have to wait, get a visa, and then we'll go. So we decided instead to go to an all-inclusive adults-only resort in Jamaica. We're probably going to be the only non-couple there, but whatever. It's going to be a nice private beach, and we get to relax and everything. They have their own gym, so I can actually keep up with my workouts there. They have a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, a lot of, chicken and good foods that I'll be able to eat as well. Not to say I'm not going to have some pizza or some jerk chicken, because I am. But I am going to try and stick to a routine while I'm there as well. They have yoga classes, spinning classes, all sorts of stuff. So I can keep up with what I want to do. They have an entire walkway that goes around the whole resort. So I'm down for that. I'm going to go see some falls and everything. But we'll probably do Italy next year. And I would like to take my mom if I can. So I'm hoping that's something that I can kind of surprise her with, because she doesn't watch this channel. So I'm going to try and start saving some money so I can pay for her part. That's going to be a struggle. So we may not go next year. We may have to go the year after or the year after that. It depends on timing and, of course, finances. So if I can get that. But other than that, it's been a pretty decent journey. I battled for a little while with depression and anxiety, and I was able to get a good handle on the depression with some medication and counseling, and really just able to kind of face everything that I'm dealing with right now and say, regardless of what's happening, it's okay, you're okay, everything's gonna be all right. You have some friends, you have some family, you do have people you can turn to, and that's really helped. I've had some friends that have really been helpful, and going to see the counselor was really helpful and everything. But so I've been doing that. I've been taking some supplements, taking care of my skin. I have a lot of all organic skin regimen that I've been using, and it's really been nice because I used to have very deep rosacea on my cheeks and super dry skin, and I don't, and it's nice to see that. But so that's kind of been what's going on lately, just dealing with life, working, trying to get fit, trying to get healthy, and taking care of Dad, making sure that he's having the best that he can have as he's declining. We want him to be able to go in peace when he goes, and not feel, not be neglected, not be treated poorly, not be, starving. I've heard some nightmare stories from facilities, And I think that's another reason we just decided it wasn't worth it at all to try and put him anywhere. And I don't think we could have done it. Not to say that all facilities are like that, and that, you know, a lot of people don't have the ability to handle taking care of someone like that. It is a full-time job. It is a full life job. And we got lucky that we have 3, 4, 5 people. We have our whole family willing to come over and help whenever, you know, if we need a minute, if we need a break, we have someone to come watch him for a little bit, and they'll sit with him and talk with him, and, you know, give him some lunch if he needs some lunch or some dinner, and, you know, just kind of keep him company if we need to run out, if we need to go to the store, or if we just need a couple of hours away. So we've really been lucky in that aspect. And I know we're really grateful to the people who have been there to help us with that. But, you know, for people who are individuals, or people who have these really hectic, busy lives, who cannot devote that time, sometimes there's no option. They have to, you know, put them in a facility that has the capability of taking care of them. But for us, it just, we felt like for us it wasn't an option, because we do have the time and we do have the ability to dedicate to making sure that he is clean and healthy and changed and everything. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update, and hopefully I'll update again soon, and I'll give you a little bit more of a rundown on what's going on with the diet and the exercise, and kind of show you the difference between then and now and as it goes on. But anyway, guys, I will talk to you later, and I hope you enjoyed, and everybody have a great one.